Okay, I'm going to try to make this short and sweet. A lot of you stupid motherfuckers have been brainwashed about Israel, Jewish people, the Muslim world, Palestine, and all that kind of shit, particularly those on the left. Let's just go over a couple facts really quick. List of religious populations in the world from Wikipedia. Islam, second biggest in the world, 1.9 billion people. Judaism, 15 million people. This is the amount of tiny population worldwide with one tiny country versus 2 billion people that surround them in every direction of a culture in the Middle East and the Arab world tends to be violent, repressive towards women, anti-homosexual, and wants to wipe out all Jews off the face of the earth. Okay, this is what you all are fucking protesting for and persecuting. You're persecuting the 15 million people that basically have been tried to have been wiped out since the time of Jesus and before, including by Hitler. They have one country that was given to Jews, and that's it. There's 15 million Jews worldwide. We don't try to convert people. We are basically, in my opinion, an ethnicity, a persecuted one, incredibly right now, because oil money has gone into the left, promoting the Muslim world. It's gone into politics. They've been mixing with the left since the 60s, and now the left is extremely anti-Semitic, and then you have a flood of Muslim immigrants into Europe, making their politicians more this way. It's a tiny group of people, and you are fucking shitting on them and causing violence towards them by the 2 billion people who we know are violent. The Muslim world is where the violence comes from. They're always at war with each other. Let's look at another thing. Okay, you hear about Palestine was a country. First off, it's a very complicated situation, and actually, it was Israel back in the biblical times. But just to look at this is a wiki page of border disputes and ongoing land territorial disputes. There are hundreds of them around the world, including countries who say, you're on our country. But there is only one you constantly hear about and one that is causing war. And this has been going on for 70 plus years, even when deals have tried to be made. So don't let them think, oh, this is the worst persecution in the world. This is the only place going. No, the reason why it's in the fucking news is the oil money that's pumped in to it to make it a cause. There's been tons of money given to the Palestinian territory to build their own country right there. There's been two-party solutions proposed. They spend the money on corruption, violence, and military. Israel has science, universities, culture. No Middle Eastern country has any kind of freedoms or Western standards or their own companies that they've built other than their fucking oil money. Now, if you're on the left and you support this, let's think about what you're in bed with, okay? Their homosexuality is basically completely outlawed in the Middle East. Women are treated like fucking property. Here's the current some of the current LGBT rights in the Middle East. This is who you're in bed with. Enforce death penalty. Death penalty unenforced, punishable by prison. Prison. Anti-propaganda. Homosexuality is legal. That's in Turkey, apparently. Civil union, no, same stuff. These are countries that most of you on the left who are supporting the Muslims, 2 billion, and the Middle East and the Arab world, you would be arrested in their country. You think they like trans people? You think they like gay people? You think they like freaks? You think they like support minorities who aren't part of the Muslim majority? No, fuck no. Finally, this is really what a lot of it comes down to. Land and population, okay? These are Arab Muslim countries in green. And there's many more and various populations, but there's more, including Turkey and things like this. They're not considered Arab. Israel is this tiny red speck right here that was given back its ancestral homeland, basically as reparations after World War II and to prevent from being wiped off the face of the earth. This 15 million people, they're surrounded by massive populations with oil money, with massive amounts of land that could easily take in or chisel out their own Palestine in any of these. And then guess what? They don't fucking want them. Egypt doesn't want them. Jordan doesn't want them. Lebanon and Syria. Lebanon already has them and doesn't want them. And Syria doesn't. It's a made-up fucking thing a made-up problem, and somehow it's become ingrained in the left because it basically comes from a Marxist worldview of imperialism and colonialism being the evils of the world, instead of looking at it as Western civilization and countries like Japan and Israel have actually created everything that's good in the world, along with a few bad things. But all the inventions you see, all the freedoms you see, all the culture you see, it comes from basically Western civilization plus a few other countries, including Japan and Israel. That's what they think is the evil of the world. That's Marxism. They want to tear it all down. But somehow they've ended up in bed with these fuckers. That's it. Wake the fuck up. Use some common sense. Don't have cognitive dissonance. If you're a progressive, if you're a liberal, you cannot be in bed, anti-Israel, anti-Jewish, and in bed with these people. That's it. Fuck off.